Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2. We are here in Desert Vikings and I'm not as enthusiastic as I usually am because we were just shown who is the boss in this neighborhood, and it's not us, it is the Tulunites. They just beat us up for our piece of Arabia over here. Good old Al-Aqaba, Man and Tabuk, which is owned, by the way, by one of the princes of the Arabian Empire, so the Abbasids. Well, that aside though, we have had a very difficult time and we are now the weakest link, as they say. I fear that they do not have a rose for me or a picture. We will have to try our best in this episode to go hyper-aggressive and to make things happen. King Dyre, the Stranger of Serkland, surely will not let himself be pushed out of this region just by some filthy sultan sitting over here in Cairo. Which probably isn't even Cairo. Fustad, Elwan, Heliopolis, Memphis. Oh, Memphis. Okay, that's where the capital is. You know what? I'll be real with you. Right now, I can't even point out Cairo on a map. I mean, first of all, I don't even know if Cairo has already been founded. Damietta. I remember Damietta. Some important stuff happened there. It has been founded. Like, that's a really old city, right? Am I mistaken here? Algize? Of course. You know what? Let's not talk about that, because I couldn't tell you if it has been founded, but I assume it has been founded at this point. I just can't find it. Now, what are we going to do this episode? I have multiple goals, of course. The first one is we need money, because we now have a loan to the Jews, and we also are in a situation where, well, we are the weakest link, quite literally, because everybody else is considerably stronger than us, including, but not limited to, Jarl Khalil. Now, Jarl Khalil, I will ask you this once, and I hope that you will say yes. You're pretty decent at this. You are a drunkard and a possessed man, though. If I put you on here, will you become a loyal man and turn to my religion? And yes, you will. That is beautiful. I also noticed off camera that this man is Sunni, which is, of course, a disaster. I shall hand out 2 more titles, because those 2 titles are too many that I hold currently. I'm going to give out, I think, everything that isn't in my capital duchy first. What about Al-Najaf? Sure. And then the other one can be... what about Al-Amara? There you go. Alright, now we're down to 5 out of 5. I wish I... oh, don't tell me... no, okay, poof. I thought that I could have changed the law right away, but I can't, so this is fine and good to go. Luristan. You know what, Ingmar? There you go, it's your title. You shall proselytize, keep that going, of course. Everybody else is doing their things. Why don't you train some troops just to speed that up? And then we will go raid, because we need to raid and make it clear that we have the money to, even in the future, you know, get some more loans, but also just in general pay them back, I guess. I don't want to kick out the Jews. The Jews have been good to us, no doubt about it. Oh, you are in my dungeon, it appears. This is this title of it. Oh, I remember. You tried to kill one of my family. You absolute dingus. You shall remain right where you are. Let him rot. 100%. Oh, is there a play? Oh, god damn it. What is this? Slow fever? Disgusting. Alright, let's close the gates. But make sure that the raiders are ready nonetheless. Okay, what do we have here? So you are at defending. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. So they're coming for you, aren't they? The Jabta team clan is coming for you, and we will not be able. You know what? I will accept, but hey, you know, you're gonna be disappointed when it comes to my actual help. Stirka, your court physician, informs you that Gunhildre the Strange is suffering from the current epidemic. You're called the Strange, but you are just a lowborn. You know what? Throw her out. Throw her out right now. Get him out of here. Alright, everybody come over here. Let's go on a raid. Let's make some things happen. Get some monetary gains. Unit owner at peace. Oh, that sucks. But the war will soon be over. I couldn't even be there quick enough to actually intervene. So, you know, I'm not feeling too bad about not helping my son. I said originally, hey, if he can't make it on his own, then... you know what gives? All this means is that he will be a weaker lord, but he will be under the guidance, of course, of the horse lords. And the horse lords honestly aren't too bad, because it just means that they stop raiding you, and hopefully you will be able to kind of grow from there. Alright, let's go raid, let's go siege, let's do what must be done to rise up in the ranks and no longer be as low as we currently are. Repay the loan, of course, first things first. Jarl Omar the Drunk. What's up with you? Why can I imprison you, buddy? Blah 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 blah. Oh, I totally can't imprison you at all. I guess he was probably plotting, but was then interrupted. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness and ensuring Basra's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice the suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My king, you just ate the very last pickled boarhead, and almost all of our food stocks are near exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you are too aghast to listen. No more pickled boarheads? The Varangian guard, Konstantinos, the great king of the Greeks, is distraught over the poor mettle of his countrymen. Knowing well our skill in battle, he has decided to form a bodyguard consisting solely of Norse warriors. Those who serve him in the great city of Miklagard are generously rewarded, and even now many of our young men, eager for riches and adventure, have departed for Greece to pick up his banner. Well, there will be a lot of fighting going on there because they are in constant civil war, so it's just a guaranteed thing at the end of the day. Alright, let's take a look at this. You have searched Basra? Right. I'll convince him that we don't need food. I guess it's good. It's better than the alternative there, but at the same time, I mean, look at this. The slow fever just has to disappear. That's the only way to really solve this issue, at least as far as I understand it. How are we doing? Okay, the levy reinforcement is going quite well, so that we are already up to 4k again. We got absolutely shreked in the last episode. I want to reiterate that. First of all, in the last episode, I was unable to say a single sentence without stumbling over my words. But also, the Tulunids came in and absolutely destroyed me. Man, the dream of actually having Mecca and Medina, I don't know how far away that is, but it seems pretty far. With food supplies dwindling, it has been brought to your attention that the basins of Basra contain a large number of rats. Absolutely not. None. A sudden clatter sends you running to check on your food supplies. You arrive at the storeroom just in time to see Queen Ingbjörg emerge, wiping at her mouth. You know what? This is a bit of a meme, because I've never done Looks Like Meat is back on the menu, but I know that there is an achievement, actually. And after we gained Viking Ummah in the last episode, let me actually look this up really quickly. Eat, I think it is a burn character. Come on, where is it? I know it's somewhere here. Eat a character of the burn religion. Dude, listen. Let me just check this, okay? Let's actually... It might just be that burn isn't how you search that, because I assume Paradox doesn't... Yeah, that's definitely not it. Bon? Okay, we do have some burn characters here, and I think that is roughly how you get that. I am thinking, if we could get a burn character close to us, or bone, I don't even know how the Tibetans pronounce it, I'll be honest with you. If we could get any of them to us, but they are too far away, that's such a shame. And is there no burn character even close by anywhere? If we could make that happen, that would be amazing. But you know what? I'm actually gonna eat her. Oh, she's pregnant. I'm so sorry, Ingbjörg. I'm so sorry. Man, you know what? Let's do it. Dude, sometimes you just gotta go. We just ate her and our kid. You know what? What gives? Okay, we are now a cannibal. The general opinion goes down, but the same trade opinion goes up. Of course. That's how that works. Let me see. Do we have anybody that is a genius by any chance that I could marry? Absolutely not. What about a quick one? You know, just a quick one. Hey, is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. Sure, give me this 18-year-old. Alright, well, there you go. We have married yet again. And Queen Zainab, of course, man, she looks like she's not very healthy, but she is a genius, so I'm not going to complain about it. You know, if she gives us a good child, so be it. You know what? Serve. I have no problem with you being Jewish, my friend. I, in fact, like it. You know, hey, that's a... You know what? I had no problem with you being Jewish, but isn't it... He's a true believer. Alright, fair enough. Word is going around that since the epidemic came to Basra, we have seen an increase in cats. Our people are sure the cats are helping the spread of disease. Gather some cats for examination. I don't even have the money. But you know what? Sure. Let's get that done, I suppose. Steelcar reports that apart from showing disapproval of their capture, most of the cats seem calm and healthy. Only a few show symptoms of illness. It is unlikely that cats are the cause. So the cats are not to blame. Let them go or keep them for... You know what? Let's observe them. Let's learn something about cats. One of the examined cats seems to have taken a liking to you. A sweet meow whenever you pass by their cages and a soft purr whenever you come close. I'll call her Whiskers, my new sweetheart. Absolutely. Give me the health on top of it, of course. Oh, no! That's real bad, dude. Alright, so my body is real bad, but at least I can still think. Complaints about the cats will not end. An angry mob has gathered claiming that cats are the bringers of bad luck and cannot be allowed to roam the streets. Kill the source, or cats are not the cause. You know what, let's just give a convincing speech while we sit there in our wheelchair. Did you know that Franklin Delano Roosevelt was literally hiding that he was, or not really hiding, but like he was definitely not advertising that he was sitting in a wheelchair? All of his images were taken without it, and because there was no TV back in the day, he had an easier time. Honestly, it's ridiculous how much a disabled person, how difficult they had it back in the day to even get elected, so much that they had to hide it. Lately, Princess Ulfild of Serkland has been showing my... Ugh, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Also, where's my court physician? Why are you not aiding me? Brother. We are in no danger. I'm certain. I need this to stop. Also, why is this lag here? Wait, aren't you... Oh, you're both actually... Oh, you're Sunni. Alright, okay. My wife is pregnant. Give me a genius son, please. After months of chatter about cats, it appears as if the common folk are now focusing on other things. Beautiful. Others rats have managed to find your meager remaining food supplies and have eaten much of what remained. Can I just, like... How do you do that? Do you just decide, eat this person? Do they have to be in my prison? I don't even have anybody in my prison. Maybe we should use hashish. And I need this kid. And I say kid, but I need this dude to die. I really need him to go. Because now we are infirm, we're not having a good time here. Meaning that we will probably die before him. You know what, I'm actually going to change this to hunting so we get some bonus on it. Oh, and you have reconverted, huh? Why don't you stop that, buddy? I will not eat the rats. Sorry, mate. God damn it. I am too proud to eat rats. I would rather eat humans. Your wife, Queen Alia, sent you a gift. It's a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. Does that mean that we're gonna get 2 health bonuses here? That's amazing. I will accept this, of course. How could I not? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, wow. I'll get +2 health from those. How shall we call them? What about... Shaitan? Sure. Let's call him Shaitan. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman. We've seen that a million times already. Disaster. The rats have eaten yet something else. God damn it. And are they actually coming for me? It doesn't look like it right now, but I don't want to risk anything. I will admit it, I am a bit afraid of their prowess. Come on, man. I need a new court physician, because this court physician is locked in his own... Like, he's in his own thing. You, my dear friend, you are commanding troops, which means that you are ready and able to be down here and administer some medicine. I'm trying to focus on my training, but he's always there, no matter if I'm studying in the Great Order Library, hid behind piles of books, or sparring with a fellow assassin. Mayor Suleiman apparently has to do the same. And his taunts and snide comments, they're driving me mad. Absolutely maddening. Well, I can't fight him anymore. I'm not easily provoked, I guess? Like, ooh, you know? Let him try, I'm not easily provoked. I can literally not really move anymore is the thing. Inga, not a genius. Simply no genius, fellas. Do pets truly fight like cat and dog? You can barely sleep at night unless you lock them in separate rooms. In fear of confinement, your cat has begun hiding before bedtime. Yesterday, you spent the better part of an hour looking for it. You cannot stand this much longer. They will figure it out in due time. You give your cat and the dog a chance to get used to each other. Ooh, if it doesn't happen, probably one or even both might pass away. That is at least what I would guess. I have no idea, actually. I'll find a new owner? Absolutely not. They both will stay with me. Your cynical view of religious matters has resulted in you only observing those elements of the Muslim faith you find convenient and ignoring the rest. Some of your subjects are muttering about this lack of piousness on your part. I mean, they're not wrong is the thing. They are not wrong. Now, can this disappear? Ah, God, why? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad, man. That's really bad. I have to re-raise, yeah, no doubt. Oh, that's real bad. Yep. Okay. War it is. Oh, no. Wait, what? 129 troops? Some time was just what your pets needed. One day they simply stopped fighting, and since they have become the best of friends. Now you often find them playing or snoozing together. They really seem much happier. Wonderful. Oh no, they're actually coming for me now. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, we are actually like in one of the worst situations that we could have been in. Call in my son, not that that would help us. Dude, we are in a huge, disastrous situation. Just run, okay? Just, I need to conserve as many of you as I can. Okay, why are you this time around not trying to aid me? Because you are in your own war, but you are also absolutely hammering your opponent, so maybe we're gonna have a good time here. Only, okay, this sounds okay. I'm okay with that number. Sounds about right. Okay, there you go. Let's raise as much as we can. 3,418. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Alright, but this is not the same as when the Tulanids came, okay? I was aware this entire time that we would have to defend ourselves first and foremost. Because at the end of the day, we are still in a quite precarious situation after what happened in the last episode. So what we're gonna do here is, we're just gonna borrow some money. You think the terms of the assassins are better? I guess probably not, considering that he is the one that would give us the loan. And he dislikes us. There's no doubt about that. I mean, have you seen him? Have you seen his ugly face? Alright, borrow some money. You know, what can you do? At the end of the day, that's just the way the news goes. They're nice. I like the light cavalry there. I like it quite a lot. You know what? I'm gonna pick those up, sure. Alright, get ready. I will not eat the rats, by the way. Alfdan Dureson Oskulda proposes that we send more troops. Sure. No, I will always say yes to that. I have no problem whatsoever with that. Hire ships. And I know, by the way, I know that I'm not the right educator for this, Prince Frirek. I don't think I am the right educator at all for him anymore, because, well, you know, he needs an actual martial genius to educate him. There you are. Sure. Sounds about right. Your food supplies are exhausted. While you may be able to scavenge enough food to survive for a while longer, staying in Basra is clearly not a long-term solution. Oh boy. No. We're starving. We're opening the gates. Sorry, mates. Man, this slow fever is actually destroying me. That's crazy. It's crazy how terrible it is. You know, let's just... Come on, just leave me alone, please. And we have become exalted among men. We have done it. After all this time. I guess forging a bloodline, we can try it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We have not executed or murdered enough people. The foreign wars, we should have been way more invested there. I don't know if we can actually get a bloodline here, but it would be pretty good. Of poor health. So he did not die of the disease, which is a win in my book. Alright, so far, so good. The Hamdanids should surely soon help us. I sat next to Jarl Faster at dinner when he tells me about a family of pagans. So you are a secret pagan, is what you're telling me. In you know, normal words, you could say. Should have been a bit more straightforward. Faster, definitely somebody I do not trust anymore. But I would argue that there's probably more people in our realm that are still secret Germanics. Ulfhild grows more beautiful every day. I had my doubts at first, but now I cannot deny it any longer. The child is surely blessed. When my wife played an old goddess during the festival, the goddess must have touched the child within her and gifted her with her beauty and purity. So she is essentially a child of Freya. Will be known as the Heavenly. Oh goodness. That is a blessed child. Alright, this is no problem. Their troops are not nearly as strong as they would have to be to actually, you know, oppose us here. Call the court physician. The White Lion. Lately, you have heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange, mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It's a white lion, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world, and that the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. I must send people out to find it. Absolutely. I can't go myself, obviously, because I am not in a pristine condition, but, you know, gotta send somebody. Widespread reputation as a court physician. Wonderful. That's actually a really, really great thing for us. Should have this, right? Oh, wow. Way closer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. You know, you can't always win with a 10 to 1 KD. It just doesn't work, okay? Alright, so far so good. This is fine. Oh, I did repair that, didn't I? Great. I forgot about that. Instead of drilling the commander, Marshal Eskild has been fighting them. Don't like it. Will admit. Alright, they're gonna re-siege this. I don't really mind because it's so easy to just retake that. Good news, my lord. We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the Great White Lion in the county of Karbala. Yeah, I guess saddle my horse. I don't know what they exactly mean when they say infirm. I will admit that much. It's difficult to determine as well. Because how, you know, what is infirm? Does it mean that I can't even stand? What does it mean? Ooh, the ruling dynasty of the Alawite Emirate has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Mahdi dynasty. The decadent emirate has been toppled, freeing any vassals from their bondage to the unworthy emir. With the emirate gone, time will tell if a worthy dynasty will be up to the task of restoring authority to the region. Ooh, so there was an actual dynastic, decadence rebellion. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You have saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You're ready to set out to hunt the Great Lion. Alright, I think we're gonna let them siege this. Jeez, it's 2 fortresses, huh? During a hunt, you come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the White Lion, staring at you. You're so close, yet cannot reach it. As it runs away, you realize that you must return home with a victory this time. Now I know my purpose in life. I'm sure I'll catch it someday. If we become a hunter, that will give us quite the good bonuses here. Although, of course, we will never use our personal combat skill or our, you know, martial skill for that, or the pursuit skill. But it will mean that we have a lifestyle. And let's be really, we're not going to pick up any other lifestyle. Like, there's nothing to be picked up here. The time for that, you know, has come and gone. What do you want? Please accept my offer. Okay, absolutely, brother. How could I not? Oh, how dare you, first of all. This is now not the best situation anymore. This is pretty bad, yeah. The fact that their numbers are so comparable to ours now. I pleaded with Queen Zainab Tari, promised her all she would want, if only she wouldn't leave me. She told me about her reason and I told her I would change. Is it because I ate my last wife? Is that the reason? My wife, Queen Zainab Tari, has gone to the chief Qadi Sturka and asked for a divorce. She still wants it after the Ida period, a month. Then our marriage will be no more. You know, I don't love her really, so like, yes, you know, if she still wants to. Okay, we got him here. Could have been much cleaner. I could have just destroyed them here when they were sieging this, but I assumed that they didn't have any secret forces anywhere. I was wrong. I now understand, and it does make a lot of sense. We now are at 66%. We got this. This is not a challenge anymore. This war, at the very least, will end with a healthy victory. And of course, hopefully actually give us some money here. What will we get? 420 money. Yeah, if 420 money, 420 ducats, I guess. If we do get the money there, that would be a huge success in my book. Oh, really? Alright, let's destroy the peasant rebellion. They shall not rebel. Oh, and you converted Elam. Wasn't that Khuzestan? Sure. Wasn't that a... Wait, what? Oh, he converted some dude in Elam, I think. Wait, what? I gotta go back on the video here, because I swear to God that he said I converted Elam, and he evidently did not. How are you doing health-wise, by the way? Oh, he has lover's pox. Not that that really does anything to him. Expelled the Jews, so he ran out of money, no doubt about it. He sits at 1.6k. Maybe he just expelled them, and that's the actual payout. That's a gigantic payout, if true. Alright, let's deal with those rebels. Rebels are just so weak in this game. You can just go there and absolutely punish them. A large merchant caravan from a distant land has arrived at the stronghold. Could I eat you? How do you eat somebody? How do you eat somebody? I've actually never been a cannibal. You know, I've been cannibal so often in RimWorld, but in this game, I have never done it. I have no idea how it works, if it works at all. The leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Sure. And he is, I assume, telling me of Hindustan. Yes, they always are. Ah, man, that's disappointing. I really was hoping that he would give me a burn character, but I don't think there is. I mean, honestly, the burns are all gone. Yeah, it's all Buddhism up here now. Jesus. So I highly doubt that I will eat a burn character. I will accept this gift. Sure. Why not? You know what they say? That wasn't the yellow of the egg, but you know, you don't say no, even to the white of the egg. There you go. Easy money, easy war. I'm gonna hand you over to an actual martial commander. There you go. The Abbasids are really weak. We are not that much stronger too. Oh god, look at these numbers, dude. And are they actually pulling this off, you think, against the Byzantines? I mean, the Byzantines are in one of their eternal civil wars, but even then, dude. Oh, the Tuareg company? Yo, the Shia Muslims are on the rise. The big question is just, can we deal with this? If I were to attack him, let's just assume we attack this man, right? What it results into is essentially that we have to deal with 16,000 men over here. And they're currently in Barca. They are going to go to Crete, of course, but when the time comes, they will no longer be there. Ah, that's a difficult one. That is quite the difficult one. You know what? I'm going to try to straighten you up, and you did not do it, huh? Disappointing, my son. Very disappointing. Now, we're no longer at war, but we still have this company here. I'm just going to dissolve all of this. Jesus. Dude, our numbers are insanely low. I'm still not on the offensive. Even... Oh. Hello, child. Why don't I educate you? Or why don't I, Actually, yeah, sure. I shall educate you. Oh. My decadent son, Prince Halfdan of Serkland, refuses to change his sinful ways. I can declare him a kafir, which will give me a reason to imprison the degenerate, unless there's another way to get through to him. I'm a better negotiator. I must save his soul from the fires of Yachanam. Or time to get unconventional. You know what? I'm a better negotiator. I'm good with words. That's literally my education. And he understands that he is living a life of haram, I think, and has assured me that he is committed to changing his ways. Good. House Dyre, House Dear, Oskilder must stay poor. Pure, not poor, but also poor, because we're doing very poorly. Yeah, I will say that I envisioned this a bit differently. I assumed that we could just, you know, go all out here and dominate people, but we will probably actually be able to dominate them up there at the very least. Still not giving us enough to actually form Persia. I can't believe that the Tuareg company actually... Oh, let's go. Dude, the Tuareg company underneath us. Yo, this was... this would genuinely be so good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, this is the saving grace right here. This is actually the saving grace. If we make this happen, and I cannot guarantee it. You must be aware that I absolutely cannot guarantee it. But if we make this happen, we don't just get so much land. We also get, if I understand correctly, a free mercenary company right under our foot. I gladly accept the guardianship contract. That is good. Wait a minute. That reminds me. So you... Can't change your focus, but it's heritage. Sure. Yeah, that works out. Does say, right for... Ah, god damn it. You? For what reason? Oh, really? A rivalry war. I have never gotten a rivalry war declared on me. Oh, that's just outrageous. Oh, that's just outrageous. Ah, okay, well, that's gonna be a very difficult one. I mean, we can wait for them here, and they're not gonna get any supply. At least I hope that the AI is treated the same way. What I could try, I suppose, is maybe getting rid of him. But I highly doubt that we're gonna find anybody. He is the master of the assassins. A rivalry war, that is unbelievable. If we lose this, then we are gone. Because we're going to be in prison, and that's practically a death sentence. I'm afraid. I'll be straight up with you. That's not a good situation to be in. I really imagined that this playthrough would be much easier on me at this point in the game, but here we are, and it certainly isn't taking it easy. They're definitely trying to teach me a bit of a lesson here, you could say. I think what I would like is if you went down there, so that we have a small fight going on down here. Oh, they aren't actually coming for us. Interesting. I assume that they would be coming for us, but they are doing quite the opposite. Fair enough, let's just siege Esfahan and hope that we can get them done here before anybody else of relevance shows up. You know what, Prince Baragi? It's not like you have to do anything. You know, just come over here, buddy. Like, he's not busy at all. Let's be quite sincere about this. Baragi is doing nothing ever since he has been subjugated by the clan right there. Well, you know, if they can help me at least a little bit, that would be quite nice. Although I wouldn't bank on it. Oh, there are 2 wars here. That is excellent. That is actually excellent, even if they lose land. I do not care. Ah, fast is so good, though. Like, that is such a good duchy, but we can take it back later. I don't see the big deal there. Not at the current moment, at the very least. Dude, this is a hot plate of garbage right here, what we got going on at the moment. Whenever they actually arrive at my door, Baragi that is, I will be very thankful. It's not that many troops, but it is troops. Yeah, that hurts. I don't know, I mean... See, there's a problem here. I'll become a paragon of virtue. Remember fear, I will find my own path. See, the thing about this is... we will not actually be able to get any of those done. 0%. We will not be able to do this. What about... I will become a paragon of virtue, I suppose. This is not a good situation to be in. Probably the worst that I've had in ages. I did not understand fear before, but once you have felt your legs shake and teeth chatter with fear, then it is hard to remain brave. Are you coward? Sure, I'm gonna pay you 14 bucks for some witchcraft. Ah, oh, man, this is a... See, my question is now, are your troops dying? 14,000? 5,000 event spawned? What? 5,000 events spawned? Where are those coming from? Is that some assassin meme? Mark for death, raise army of assassins, of course. Oh my god. It should be disabled. I'm just gonna say it, okay? It should be disabled that he can raise an army of assassins against an assassin. That is absolute nonsense. Kick me out of society beforehand, okay? Like, if you're gonna do that, you gotta kick me out of the society first, because this makes no sense. And I oppose this violently. Probably not violently, but I do oppose it, okay? It's a big deal to me. Definitely is. County of Kermanshah has returned to us, which is nice. You know, this is a good duchy, or rather, it is a good county and part of Baghdad. If I could change this, and they do agree that they will change it, if I could change this, I would be very thankful. Now, I gotta stop this episode in a bit, but holy moly, are we under pressure here. A new bird has arrived in the muse, and a new book of art, a book on the art of writing poetries in the library. I don't think I can hunt anymore with my body, you know? I know I have this focus, but it's literally only so that I can live. What about you give me family instead? Ah, August. Okay, I will keep it in mind. Okay, we now have low centralization, meaning that I can actually keep this title. Excellent, and we are an aspiring poet. Isn't that cute? It is clear that only by cultivating an impeccable reputation I will be able to make the memory of my name stand by the test of time. I'll be a just and virtuous ruler, or my dynasty's emblem will shine over all others. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, we don't actually have any family prestige, so I don't know where that is going, but that sounds like him. I think I just did a really terrible choice there. So they are slowly but surely trickling in the Idrisid Sultanate. I will see you in the next episode. This is awful so far. We are having a really tough time. I will see you then. Later, alligator.